Hi guys, good evening. So I am Molly and I'm here to talk to you about your innermost thoughts. So what we do on this channel is we decode them and I talk about the meaning behind these thoughts. And in my head, I am hearing your guys' thoughts and what you guys are thinking. I think a lot of people are thinking about this certain topic deep in their mind, and I think this subject, people don't seem to understand it. So, this topic is about what is beautiful. So, I'm gonna go and break this down. What does this exactly mean? Because from my understanding with a lot of people, they seem to think a lot about being beautiful. And so I have brought some items here to go and demonstrate to you guys on the concept of what is beautiful. So right here, I have an ornament. And what I want you guys to do in the comments is tell me, why do you think this ornament is beautiful? Just simply tell me, why do you think this is beautiful? And I'm gonna go and tell you guys what I think possibly you're thinking in your mind when you see this. And just basing it off on what I have heard, your guys' thoughts here. So what I'm hearing is that the reason why you think this ornament is beautiful is because, well, this possibly you don't think this is beautiful, but possibly some other people think it's beautiful. So the ones that think this is considered beautiful, what I'm thinking is that you think it's beautiful because it is shiny, right? It's shiny, it's silver. Here, if you want to get a little bit close, it's silver. It has these beautiful patterns. It's like a diamond. People like diamonds. And it glistens when you put it on a tree, right? And inside there is nothing in there, right? It's just like air. It's really light. Some of them get a little heavy, but it's light, I think, so that way it doesn't drag down the tree branch. Okay, so it's just there to just hang on your tree and to just look pretty, right? That's the purpose of it. And most people buy ornaments like this for Christmas, right? Now, I'm gonna go and bring you guys another one. So here's another one. So let's say maybe you don't like silver. It does look silver to me. Maybe it may look a little golden to you, but to me it looks a little silver. But I don't know, it just could be the lighting. So for this, some people like the color green, right? If you look very closely, there's a pattern, right? And it kind of looks like the light is, I don't know, kind of like in there, sort of ish. Like I don't know how else to say it. There's depth in there, right? It's very lightweight, right? And if you look really closely, there's like a pattern. I don't know if you guys can see it. I hope so. But yeah, see that pattern? It's all over. It's all the same, even on the bottom, right? And for some people, they may view this as beautiful. Now let's go and look at this. They look kind of the same, sort of, but a little bit of different pattern, but the same size. So some people may differ that this is more beautiful than this one, right? Or they may think this is more beautiful than this one. It's all opinionated, right? So if you really think about what is beautiful, is subjective, is what I'm trying to get across with you guys. That people have different opinions on if this one's beautiful or this one's more beautiful, or they're the same beauty, but everyone has different opinion on what each is, right? So now let's go and bring it into what, when you look in the mirror and you decide in your mind, am I beautiful? So from a human being's perspective on what is beautiful, I'm going to bring it out and with science involved. So we go and determine on what is beautiful on how even is the face. So you look in half of the face and you look at the symmetry of the face. So the more symmetrical the face, the more attractive the face is, technically speaking, if we are looking at it science-backed way. So people that have not as much a symmetrical face, or certain proportions of what is considered attractive, meaning like what kind of shape face, what kind of shape of a face they have, then we go and base it off of that, right? But if we go and looked at it science-backed, right, we can go and look at it that way. But if you go and bring in a whole bunch of people and they go and line up everyone that has a symmetrical face, just line them all up, there's going to be different opinions on who is more attractive based on preference. Just like this. It's just like this, because they're both the same size, right? And you're lining it up. So if we split these both in half, pretty much it's the same, guys, right? And so that way, if we just line up everyone and everyone's symmetrical, their face, then at that point it's subjective. Now, when people have the appearance of what is considered attractive in society out there as a collective whole, there are still some people out there that think they're not beautiful. So the thing is, what beautiful is, it's all subjective and it's all opinionated. Doesn't really matter, because someone can be gorgeous looking and still not feel it. So when you say, I am beautiful in the mirror, in the camera, it's more on the feeling of what is beauty. So when you go and think of someone that you consider beautiful, what do you think their thoughts are? Honestly, what do you think that person's thoughts are? So when someone feels truly beautiful, it's not just surface level of beauty. There are people out there that, yes, meet the standard of what is attractive as a collective whole on what is beautiful. There is. But the thing is, they're not feeling it. And to feel beautiful, or the thoughts of someone that is beautiful, what they're thinking of is someone that is saying in their mind, I am beautiful, inside and out. I am worthy. I deserve nothing but the best. I am loved. And I care about myself fully, right? If you go and match it up, because there are people out there that in society standards, they are not considered that, basing it off of what is science backed. But if they feel the actual thoughts of what is beautiful, those things that I said, then it emanates it out. And it's a certain energy that's given out. So if you wanted to go and just base it off, you never even saw the person. You never even saw them. And what this person does is they go and line up and they go and just say exactly what their thoughts are. So on the top line, it says, what is beautiful? And then they go and say line by line what they think is beautiful or why they think they are beautiful. You line it up, let's say 10 people, and they go and say what it is. And now what you do is you go and pick it up, these 10 pieces of paper, and you're going to read which one it is, which one, and who would you want to meet. So ask yourself, what are the thoughts that you, if there was lined up paper and it had a prompt that said, why do you think you're beautiful? And it has certain thoughts, what would you want to see on that paper, guys? What would you want to? Be honest. Who would you want to meet? So you have to think of it that way when it comes to be beautiful, because I see so many people where they go on the camera and they are trying to convince themselves on they are beautiful, and they're showing off and all that, and it's like, okay, and it's a form of trying to get validation, and it's plainly obvious to certain individuals that they don't feel it, and they're trying to get that validation. And if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. That's fine. But I'm just saying that it's certain thoughts that need to correlate to what is beautiful to make you feel that internally, guys. So you have to go and feel it inside to feel beautiful. Has nothing to do with what we're seeing right here, because everything here is subjective. People will go and say this one's more beautiful or this one's more beautiful. It doesn't matter. It's all the same. So I want you guys to go and think about this and let me know in the comments, what do you think? Is this one more beautiful or is this one more beautiful? And why do you think that? Or are they the same? You need to remind yourself that beauty is passed on ideas on what is beautiful. So some people may have preferences, just like this green one or this silver one or gold, whatever the heck you want to call this. Some people have preferences. It doesn't matter. It's all the same. In my opinion, honestly, they're both the same. I really don't care. So think about what I said, guys. And beauty is a perception. It's an opinion. Doesn't matter. If you can feel it inside, if you can go and think certain thoughts on what correlates what a beautiful person is thinking, then you're gonna feel what is beautiful. And you're gonna go and walk around with confidence and not have to go and try to show off your goods, or to go and go online and try to get that validation, because you're just wasting your energy and you are gonna go and make yourself unhappy. Because if you are doing this, there's going to be some kind of pushback. And if you are thinking that I want to be told I am that, well, if you're thinking deep in your mind, I am not that, then you're gonna get comments saying you are not that, and it's going to mess with your head. You're not going to be a happy person, right? But you're going on there to go and get that validation. But what you're thinking deep in your mind is going to be reflected back. So you need to be mindful and understand that beauty is a feeling inside, and it correlates to certain thoughts. And we humans seem to forget that a body doesn't matter. A body is just to experience, and we forget that it's not everything to go and focus on that. And it is good to take care of yourself and to just focus on being healthy. That is great. But to go and focus on it to make yourself feel beautiful, and it's just that surface level, and the thoughts are not matching up, then you're feeling empty inside, guys. So I want you guys to understand that you don't need to go and get that validation. You are beautiful. You are worthy. You are amazing. And remind yourself that beauty is a perception. It's all subjective. So let me know in the comments, did this help you rest your thoughts if you have felt that you are not that?